Under pixel skies, rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Shop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the Chop Shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flames, Saturday's fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, catalyst hands. Friday nights, the cup boys ball. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the Chop Shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lies. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. When the Chop Shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're cut steel, built from tension. Chop Shop, Chop Shop. We live, we race, we never Welcome to the Chop Shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck, cup, and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports. On a pleasure to have you live at the Chalks. A little countdown to green here for the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series presented by Chopp'n It Up podcast and all the Chop Shop Racing fam. It is Nashville Super Speedway. Good to see everybody out there. It is Friday night racing, and it'll be my last broadcast for a few days, so let's get out there and let's make it fun, make it interesting. So make sure that you folks are out there hitting that like button like somebody already before you, and make sure that you hit that that follow button, that subscribe button, however you want to do it. RB, thank you for the like. Jade Sheehan, thank you for the like. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like as well. Joe, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you to everybody for being out there. It is that time. They're out there qualifying. They're going to finish that up real quick. We're going to talk about the race information here at Nashville Super Speedway Week 5 for the 7th season of the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Track temperature right now 112 degrees. We're going to run 169 laps. Stage completion of lap 50. We'll see 4 sets of tires. Ball status, B&B Music, Adminboxx, Dub Farms LLC on board with Chop Shop with all the sponsors, partners, affiliates. We appreciate them doing all the things. Track racer weather report will be as such. 86 degrees on the air temperature, 39% humidity, partly cloudy sky with a 5-mile-an-hour wind. Stay tuned. Sports pole sitter here tonight is going to be Tyler Holt, the 19, ready to rock and roll. Eric Schaefer is going to be your outside pole sitter. Jason Day, Brian Fine are going to make up row number 2. Joshua Siegfried's going to be out there. Steve Ritter at row number 3. Row 4 is going to be Chad Coleman, Chris Justice. Row 5, Brandon Banks, Brian Rayburn, Levi Allen, David Ament Jr. is going to be out there in row 6. Row 7 is going to be Mr. Strickland, Mr. Retchen. We're going to have Cam Dario, Joseph Grijalva there in row number 8. Logan Kogar, Tyler Limit at row 9. Row 10 is going to be Mr. Craig Parks and David Duran Jr. Rick Kennedy is going to be out there. Ron Hollyfield at row 11. Craig Bridge Jr., Jeff Laraway in row 12. Row 13, Adam Dahmer, Mr. Church, Mr. Culver, Mr. Sanders going to be out there. Row 14, Brock Duty and Jonathan Parsons in row 15. A lot of drivers in today's field. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Love to be a part of it. And love seeing this series continue to grow. A lot of things. Good to see you out there. Much love to the Grijalva fam. We appreciate you all very much. Bree, good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, Budgie. Good to see you. Yeah. So for those who are in the know or not in the know, tomorrow I will not be. So we have scheduled broadcasts for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I will be pushing those off for replays. So those will happen sometime Tuesday, Wednesday. Gator, what's going on? Good to see you. Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday during the day. I have to go to Illinois over the weekend to have my father's services. So if you've been keeping up on the social media platform, my personal social media, then you know I've not posted anything to our signature social media, but I did post in our Discord to let everybody know what's going on. We are going to be taking a break for the weekend. My father's services are on Monday. So I will be gone for the next 3 days. I will be leaving tomorrow, and I'll be back Monday night late. So I won't be taking care of anything in the meantime. But I will get the replays. We will get everybody squared away, and I'll make sure that we make up the broadcast for everybody. So please make sure that you all say a little extra prayer for my family tonight when you go to bed, or just some kind words, kind thoughts, in the back of your mind. Just know that my dad, his name was David. He was. We didn't have the relationship that every father-son wanted, but I respected the man more than I think he knew, and he's going to be missed by all of us, all of his kids, and he's up there hanging out with my brother. That's what he's doing. But on a fuller note, let's do the thing. Let's go green flag racing. Let's take 150 or 169 laps and make it happen here at one of the concrete racing surfaces. We're green. Dan, thank you very much. We're going and we're doing it. Drivers are rolling hard right now. It's going to be a tough track to pass on, so you got to let the tires do their thing. Inside lane, not the zone that you want to be in. That's for darn sure. A lot of drivers working on the racecraft. Drivers working out as well. If you're out there watching on YouTube, make sure you're watching at 4K. I encourage you to do so because 4K is absolutely the best in the biz when it comes to watching on YouTube. So if you have the opportunity, please do so. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Prayers to you. Prayers to you. Chris Justice, fastest lap of the race so far. We do have our Leadfoot Motorsports driver cams here tonight. First driver is going to be Brian Fine. At 5'7", working hard for his little wiggle out of him. He's good. He holds on to it. He's rolling. That's what it is. Schaefer out front over Tyler Dalton. Schaefer fastest lap of the race at 30.98 his last time by. Second driver cam's going to be the Grijalva Fab, getting a good show here. Off 5 from the start of the race. Got to take your time. You got to manage the gap and manage the race line. There's Ernie's Bar on board. Ernie's, whenever I get the chance to come see you, when I get down there in the old El Paso area, we'll come see you, and we'll try to do what we can. We'll call a race from the bar. How cool would that be? That'd be pretty awesome. Thank you to everybody out there watching and tuning in. Appreciate you very much. There is third driver cam. That's going to be Jason Day. His eighth right now. He's off a few spots from the start of the race, but this is where tire management is going to be a big key. Even with 50 laps of the stage, that's a lot of laps to run. It's a lot of laps to run. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Chris Justice is the next driver on the driver cam, sitting fourth right now, trying to close in that distance to the top three. JD, thank you for the shake and bake. I appreciate you, sir. JD giving us a subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. We're rolling. There's Mr. Church, Robert Church, rolling up forward in that old. He's got the 16 on board. Would like to be like Biff. Love to see it. of the Toyota. Pretty stinking cool as we see him rolling. I like the pink car, too. Keep kicking butt. Keep doing the things. There's the Dama Llama. Here's Adam Dama up a spot. Getting comfortable, getting used. A little free on the racing line, but he looks to be all right. He is working. And last but not least, how about Levi Allen towed up his driver cam tonight? First time on the racing line for him, driver of the 97 Sharpie Mobile. I love the throwback ideology for everybody. Look how close these drivers are going to get to the wall here on corner exit. The iRacing machine knocking it down. Watch this corner exit. Oh, look at how much room they have for the bottom of the racetrack. And then all the way up right next to that wall. It's kind of crazy to see. Kind of crazy. A little bit of traffic to be dealt with. All right. Schaefer up a spot. Tyler Dalton not too far off. Quarter second's going to be the gap. Brian Fine's going to be in third. Chris Justice in fourth. David Ament Jr. is going to be in fifth. And we'll go to it. Back to the iRacing screen we go. Good to see him. Okay. All right. Checking it on chat. Good to see you both. Absolute. Dan, thank you very much. Budgie, giving all the love in the chat. We appreciate that. Budgie does a great job of making sure people feel welcome everywhere she goes. She always starts the YouTube off with a much love, and always making sure that they say she says have an awesome race. That's the first thing you see when you come back and you watch the replay. And then when it comes to being into it, she always makes everybody feel welcome out there as well. So everybody give me a W in the chat for Budgie, because she is the best moderator that Twitch has ever seen. And I will stand by that. And I will stand by every ounce of it. So big old W. There's a W from Gator. I'm gonna give it a W. I'm gonna give it 2, because I give it on both platforms at once. Let's see. Prayers and safe travels. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. He is out there on Facebook. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you guys are on all of the platforms, so it'll be good. Triple W plus Google Infinity. There you go. There you go. I'm telling you, she's a legend in the making. She will always continue to be the best in the biz. All right, still quarter second of the gap. Brian Fine in tow. Chris Justice, David Ament Jr. David's got some good things happening on that Ford. And right now, first Toyota of the field is going to be Cam Dario. He's in 16th, off a spot from the start of the race, but down working the bottom side of the racetrack. Shifting into this race line is going to be absolutely, positively, it's going to be a factor. It's going to be a factor. Here it is. All right. Cam up to 160. Stryker in 13th. The 88 run on the Cabela's racing machine tonight. All of the factors. Drivers are going to be doing everything they can to continue to make it work. I had Sean send me a message the other day that I needed to send him a message back. And tell him, oh, there he is. Shane, not Sean. I wanted to make sure I sent Shane a message. He asked for a couple things from me, and he's good people. He's good people. All right. Schaefer out front, Dalton in tow. And we'll see Brian Fine working. Grijalva had it off track. Let's take a look and see how that happened. Just a little free out of 4. Got a lock up into the grass. He should be able to get that thing rolling back forward. Cool the tires off. Get back out there. Run at it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, you are. Budgie's. All right. I'm sharing this one. She gave me an LOL. This is Jason. I love being a mod. Not sure I'm the best, though. And all the emotes and the much love. She is the best. Is the best. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. The best. We love her. Brandon Banks in 9th. Going to manage his way forward. If you ask Jess is going to tell you that you're the best. So I need more W's in chat for Budgie, please. Lots of W's. She's the very most bestest and the bestest of all the best. Yes. All the W's. All the W's. More W's in chat for Budgie. All of them. All the W's. Good luck behind. Schaefer seeing Dalton close into the distance. Everybody working. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm telling you. Like, there should be no reason why we don't have Budgie celebrated more often. She deserves it. Steve Ritter off 4 from the start of the race. He's going to be seeing the 5-1 battle on the inside. David Arand up 10. He'd be your hard charger right now. 7 spots gained for Robert Church as well. 16 up 7 in 19th. Ron Hollyfield up 2. Rick Kennedy Jr. the 47. He is right where he started 21st. International Budgie Day. Budgie, is there a national? I say Budgie, but is there a national day for your bird? Hey, look at that! Even on Facebook. Even on Facebook. Oh, no, I want that back. Where'd it go? Where'd my chat go? Comments. Yeah. Done. Where'd she go? There it is. There it is. Can I pop that out? Can I pop that out to see it? Pop out. Boom. Come on. Load. Aw. Where'd it go? Mr. Van Nest. It's Global March 21st. There you go. Look at that. You see that right there? I'm blowing up the screen. Hold on. Right there. Mr. Van Nest. Right here. Look at that. Hold on. Mr. Van Nest right there. Gave you all the W's there, Budgie. That means something. Okay? That means something right there. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. You are an amazing human being. And so is Budgie. March 21st will be the National Budgie Day, and we'll celebrate that next year with Budgie. All right, Schaefer to Tyler Dalton. Closing into the gap. Tyler Dalton working, trying to get to the back bumper. Good. There'll be a good defensive race line on this racetrack. And if you can get to the outside of somebody on corner exit, you're going to be able to do so. But these cars have a tendency to make it work. Make it work. Dalton out of the corner. PepsiCo on board. Eric Schaefer as the race leader is led so far. 22 of the first 24 laps led. And 2 laps led for Tyler Dalton. He is trying to work back to that pole sitter. Brian Fine still working. Trying to manage where he is at. Owasso, Oklahoma. Chris Justice carrying the corner. The Blanco Gaming Racing. Yeah, we love you. We got to love you. Richland, Virginia. Got to make this one work. David Ament from Irmo, South Carolina. We love the dude. Love the dude. Come on, David. You got a good thing going on here. That'll be your top 5. How about Jason Day back here? Off 3 from the start of the race. He went back quite a few spots, but now he's working his way back forward. 25 laps complete this next time by. Joshua Siegfried in the now hiring. Is Aflac hiring? if Aflac is hiring folks, make sure that and you can go give them some love. Speed Racer on board. Brandon Banks, Chad Coleman's going to be off too from the start of the race there to save. David Duran's intense right here, trying to get to the outside of the 38. David Duran on the bottom, 5-1, ripping the outside lane. Trying to get a run on the 38. It's going to be able to do so. 38's going to clear. Go number 7 from the RB. He's got a good thing going. Steve Ritter. And that's 6. Little Bone Dryson Magic on board. Logan Kogar up 5. The 81. As the old Cook's Landscape on board. Love seeing it. Love matching the energy of the drivers. And right now, it's just calm. Tyler Lemon up 4 from the start of the race. Levi Allen off 4, but you know, he and Mark Retchen are trying to manage their way up to the front. Craig Parks up 2. Cam Dario off 3 from the start of the race. Churchy up 7. Ron Hollyfield has that 27 car rolling. He's number 48 on your relative. He's got 27 on the side of the car. Rick Kennedy Jr. looking on the inside of the 27. 47 rolls it into the corner. He's going to be able to do so. Dama back here up 3. Tony Sanders up 5. Good to see Tony out there running. Jonathan Parsons at a 45. Having a better day today. Jeff Larrabee up on the outside lane. Brock Duty up 3. Culver working. Craig Bridge Jr. up 73. And that 73 off 5. Grijalva trying to work back forward. And Rayburn is trying to make sure he stays on the lead lap before the end of the stage. Well, that's exactly where he's at. Right now, top 3 within a half second of each other. Chris Justice now closing in as well. David Ament, a little bit of traffic coming after him. That's going to be Jason Day. Day working 5-2 on the bottom. David pushing tight up and out of the race line. You see the 5-2 close in, just traveling the bottom of the racetrack a little better than David just ahead. That is what you see. See him break earlier. David is sliding up the racetrack right there. He's coming in too hot. He's got to get on the braking zone a lot faster and let the car roll. You are out of the throttle more than you're in the throttle on this racetrack, especially if you're shifting. See David get tight there. Here's the battle. Dave's going to be able to manage that one. Look at that. They're like 2 cars separated here. And he's working. He's working hard for that money. He knows that driver's right there. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I like the onboard ambience there. All right, 7 on the outside, 5-2 working. 3/10 of a second here for Tyler Dalton. 5-2 is not going to give up, but they've drawn Joshua to him. Brandon Banks there as well. David Aranda 9th. Manage what he's got. David Ament has the. He's got a good thing going. He's fine. He's fine as they go. 18 laps to go. It's been green flag racing so far as the 19 trying to back up the corner. Here comes Brian Fine. Levi Allen, Mark Retchen. Having a little love happening here. Levi working the outside. Tyler Lemon up 4. Stryker still in 13th. Kogar's up 5. Steve Ritter working into it as well. We'll see Brandon Banks closing around. Driver's going to work. 7 has the 99 on the inside. David having a good drive. Even a top 10 for the stage is a good night for him. 17 laps to go in the stage. And this race will go to it. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Thank you for the driver cams. We appreciate them all. He's got a good look right there of what Jason Day was having to go on with. And, we always appreciate that. Always appreciate them. Every single one of them. Right now, Chris Justice has caught the back of the pack. 5-7 looking to the inside of Tyler Dalton. Brian Fine is a good work and a good work habit here. Right to the back bumper. And he gets into the throttle a little earlier. Both drivers shifting at the exact same time. Down to the braking zone. That'll be your drive off right there. Brian Fine, 0.6 of a second. Up to the door. Woo, baby. Both drivers working hard, and here they go. Schaefer out front by 0.6 of a second. Tyler Dalton working the outside. Tyler Dalton might have figured something out here because if you notice the lap times from the two drivers, they've been working on each other. Brandon Banks, David Evans Jr., they're going side by side, but a battle for second is on. Tyler Dalton trying to work over the race line. 14 of Chris Justice down to the bottom. Now you see Tyler Dalton get out of the gas, back into the gas. 57 got a little bit free there. This racetrack has a tendency to work itself over. And 13 laps to go. Tyler Dalton trying to hold on to what he's got. Chad Coleman working back through the field. Siegfried's going to be on 5. Siegfried almost had the 38 right in his left rear quarter panel. 5 to gain. Up 12 for David Aranda in 8th. Brian Fine trying to clear here. Tyler Dalton battling back. I'm surprised that in this Cup car, these drivers haven't utilized the bottom side of the apron more so than what they've had. 5-7 throttles back up, trying to edge the 19. Whoa, they're a little close. Trying to get that side draft capitalized on right there. That's exactly what you see out of those two. Again, the battle for second. Heating up. Here comes Chris Justice. Justice to draw near. That's Grijalva's cam. That is Grijalva's cam. Where's Justice? There he is. Look at his heart rate. 137. Good Lord. What he sees just ahead. Look at that side draft. Oh, careful. That's close. Try to back up the corner. To go at the line for Eric Schaefer. That's the battle inside the top 5. And working. Let's go back to Grijalva, see how he is doing. We have not seen ourselves with any lap traffic, but Grijalva's worked his way back to 24th. So he's gotten the field of the car down. And he went from basically almost dead last to 24th. So that's what he's doing. Managing what he's got. Made all he can be behind the sim rig. Yeah. Jason Day still holding on to his race line. He is in 5th. He's trying to track down the drivers ahead of him. He started 3rd, and given the long run race pace that he's had, his lap times right now besting the rest of the field by 0.3 of a second. So Jason Day's got a good thing going for him. He just has to get himself up into the mix again. There is Chris Justice. We saw Jason Day. Let's go back to Churchy. Where's Churchy at? Churchy is still up 7. He's in 19th. He's got 4 seconds the gap between he and Cam Dario. It's a big gap, but there's a lot to figure out on this racetrack. A lot to figure out with the cars. And try to manage and try to maximize the entertainment value of what these drivers are going through. Got to be like Biff. How about Dama? Dama Lama up 4. Up 4. He's got Rick Kennedy Jr. Tony Sanders about half second behind him. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's Tony Sanders back there. Well, there's a look at that man. Look at the drive out of the corner. Up to the line. Up and out. Yeah. Joshua coming up pit road. Might go a lap down. And how about Levi Allen off 3? right behind the 29 of Tyler Lemon. Churchy up 8. Let's move to 18th. Joshua coming to pit road. He's getting tires. He's going to be leaving. So he'll go a lap down. But with 6 laps to go onto the stage, it's easy to go 2 laps down. There's a possibility here. Joshua coming off pit lane here. Be your lucky dog, but we'll have to make sure that he is not finding his weight. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to work through the field. Joshua is right here. He's right behind Grijalva. He's got the 13 just ahead. There's Jerry Culver. Love seeing him out there run. I know that he's had some back issues, some health issues, and seeing him out there run is awesome to see. I love seeing anybody who wants to get out there and do it. All right. Before we go to the stage, Eric Schaefer, Brian Fine, Tyler Dalton back in third, Chris Justice opportunity. Brian Fine about 10th better. The last lap, we'll see what he's doing here. I think Schaefer's just conserving. You know, sometimes you have to manage the gap, right? And even being out front, you're making it happen. David Ament trying to hold on. Steve Ritter looking on the inside, 7 on the outside, 6 trying to throttle up. I think David, he's got a good thing going for him. I'm waiting for the race line to move up. I know that we've only done 47 laps. It'll be 48 at the line this time. But I'll tell you what, it's curious. It is really curious to see what the drivers can do. Flat tracks run well. Schaefer out front. This is his kind of racing anyway. So kind of expect him to do really well here. Pushes up. Brian Fine looking on the inside. Just had a really good run there on Schaefer. Brian Fine to the bottom. Schaefer down, defensive line. That's exactly what Schaefer looks at there. Brian Fine trying to do it. White flag for the stage. This time by Brian Fine, Eric Schaefer side by side. Drivers heating up. They're heating up. Schaefer back to the outside. Brian Fine, ooh, a little free for him there. Big wiggle out of the corner, hit the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see if Schaefer and Fine go at it here. I think Eric Schaefer and Brian Fine might settle. Fine on the bottom. Can he get a run at him here for the stage? I don't think he's going to have it. I think it's going to be Schaefer for the win. He is. Schaefer wins the stage. Brian Fine second. Tyler Dalton third. Chris Justice, Jason Day, Brandon Banks, David Arand, Steve Ritter, David Ament, Michael Strickland, Chad Coleman, Logan Kogar, your top 12. That was a very calm stage. And now we go do it again. We do it again. All right, folks. I'll be right back. Take our hydrate break. Let these drivers do the thing. It's going to be fun. Nashville. Stage winner, Eric Schaefer. Thank you, everybody sticking around. Back at it green as drivers go back at it. I had to answer a phone call, so I do apologize about that. It's almost perfect timing. Schaefer, fastest lap of the race, 30.66. Tyler Dalton in second. Brian Fine's going to be in third. Chris Justice in fourth. David Arand up 13. Will be side by side with a 5-2. 5-2, 5-1. Working hard for their money. So far, so good. Steve Ritter right in tow. Michael Strickland up 4. Some drivers making it happen. And I'll tell you what, Joshua Siegfried, he got the lucky dog. He came out on 43. He does have an extra set on pit road, but he's going to be at a deficit here when it comes to some of what the drivers are having to go through. Jason Day just ran his fastest lap of the race. A couple of drivers getting out there doing just that. Steve Ritter, 31.03. Mark Retchen, 31.06. Just ran that lap. Kogar back at 15th, up 2 still. Craig Parks up 3. Tony Sanders up 10, 17 up high. That's going to be Craig Parks is going to go back a spot. A run from Church. Church up 7. Trying to take over to that 18th spot again. Trying to roll into the corner. Dama right behind him. Dama up 5. Kennedy Jr. back to 21st where he started. Here comes Jonathan Parsons up 8. Rayburn off 16 from the start of the race. Here comes Joshua as well. Craig Bridge Jr., Joseph Grijalva. Grijalva trying to work all the race line, trying to work himself in, getting used to the car again, getting back out there and run with everybody. Tyler Dalton trying to make the pass for the lead on the 4. They'll be door to door. Dalton up. Looking to try to clear. Tyler Dalton into the corner. Enters in high. Schaefer there to save. Brian Fine working the corner as well. We'll see what Schaefer does here. Fine. Little wiggle out of the corner. Looks to be fine. Looks to be able to keep that one working. They'll be side by side once again. Brian clearing. Chris Justice. Oh, on the inside. Saw the hole. Took it. Schaefer back to 4th. Brandon Banks in 5th. Jason Day right behind as well. David Arand on the pounce. Schaefer going in save mode here. I know it all too well. We've seen it quite a bit. Right now, Tyler Dalton, a little bit of clean air, is going to be trying to work his way back into a magical day. Brian Fine close at hand. Managing well. Drivers doing everything they can. They're having a lot of fun. We hope you've enjoyed the race so far. And if you have, please make sure that you do reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what I do. Yeah, continue being fantastic, each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Let's see where the drivers are. Everybody working hard. Jason Day to the outside of David. David to 6th. And a good race line working it in. Levi Allen. Again, managing. Working the gas. Working the throttle. Says, I'm here. Let's keep doing the thing. Good look at what all the drivers are doing for their simulators. We like seeing those things, because that's what we do. We're Dama. The Dama Llama. It's Adam Dama, folks. It's not the Dama Llama. I call him I call him that. Hopefully he's never offended by it. I hope not, because it just rhymes. It's the racing thing. Adam's getting better at everything he's been able to do. Churchy in 18th, up 8 spots. Trying to cross over Mr. Parks. There's Cam Dario. Whoa, no. Oh, no. Dang it. Caution is out. Church. Oh, we were on board with that one. Here's what happened. Yeah, back up. I think the 17 got a little wiggle out of him. Church was throttling up, and Yeah, right there, wiggle, and then, Church nowhere to go. And that's going to free him up right. Oh, and then Tony into him. Oh, gee. Rayburn right through the grass. Church will have to come get that nose fixed. Dang it. Second caution of the race, first for incident. Sometimes I have good timing. Sometimes I don't want to have good timing. You know what I mean? I would much rather not give the commentators curse. You know, because sometimes it's just unfortunate circumstances. Tyler Dalton, Brian Fine, Eric Schaefer, Cam Dario on pit road. Craig Parks is going to be on pit road as well. Rick Kennedy Jr., Brian Rayburn, Joshua's coming in, Rahal was coming in, Tony Sanders is going to come in, and Tony Sanders could get right front damage. He hit him. At least he didn't hit him square because that could have destroyed the engine. And of course, Church is going to be getting out there. GB Aviation. Love seeing my logo out there. Thank you, Church. I appreciate you running my logo. I appreciate all the drivers that run my logo. I really do. You don't like the mod curse either. I know. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. I appreciate that. Thank you, Churchy. Everybody put a heart out there for Church. We like the we like the paint scheme. I like that pink paint scheme too. It's a good looking paint scheme. Hey, you know what? He can come around. He can get some more damage taken care of. A couple of caution laps would be all right. Fix some of that nose. As long as he's not taking tires every time, he'll be fine. Rick Kennedy Jr. is going to stay on. Tony Sanders is going to stay on as well. The bearded man and the bearded man's hobbies. Oop, did not cross that out. I was trying to underline it. Terrible. This right here is a big issue for being able to turn left. Hopefully he's going to be able to figure it out. Tyler Dalton, Brian Fine, Chris Justice, and Eric Schaefer right back here. David Durant will restart on the outside. So Tyler Dalton choosing the outside lane is going to be able to have the go-go juice here. Yeah. That iRacing pace car is slow. Got to back up and let the pace car go. Sometimes the pace car, that pace car is 55 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. May not seem like much when they're doing 150, 180 on the racetrack. You can toss out an Uno reverse and we can turn right. Well, you know, it's pretty much what happened. All right, driver's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do the thing, folks. Into the restart zone for Tyler Dalton. Restart zone. They're going to green. Schaefer back onto the inside of Chris Justice. David Durant up 14. Schaefer looking. What a one to go. A lot of laps still left to turn. Chris Justice. Oh, Schaefer got a little bit tight there. He's fine. Out of the gas, back into the gas. He's good to go. 100 even. Lap giggity complete. Lap 70 underway. Speaking of giggity, here we go. I got to plug my phone in. Five-one up the most spots right now. Brandon Banks inside. Schaefer on the outside. David Durant all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. 5 to the 4. Side by side into the corner, down into the double braking zone. 5-1 to the 4. That's close racing right there. Schaefer doing what he can. He says, "Excuse me. I'm still here, sir." And look at that shifting. Watch him shift. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? I like that the in my view that they shift. I forget that they do that. I don't ever get to watch it as like that as much. Boz says go number 7. Well, I tell you what, he's off the spot, but David had a great start to the race, got himself some stage points too. So we'll see what he does here. Thank you, Boz. I appreciate you. So he's in 13th. He's off a spot from the start of the race. There's Tyler Lemon down there. David's got a good thing rolling. Oh, Church. No, Church. Church slow on the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see Rick Kennedy going. I think he just got free. He did. Oh, man. Didn't go sideways just yet, but got himself situated. It's just the nose. The nose damage alone is can be well, it could be 96 laps to go. Brian Fine in tow over the 19. 14 of Chris Justice there. Brandon Banks out of the corner. David Arand has cleared the 5-2 and the 4. Schaefer again on conservation mode for the tires. Racetrack has not moved up yet. 5-2 backing up the corner. We'll be able to clear. 5-1's clear of the 4. 5-2 up behind the 4. And they're all managing. Strickland into the corner as well. Stryker down on the bottom side of the racetrack. There is the 38 just ahead. 4th gear, you see him. All right, for you regular drivers out there, do you get out there and do you a little free, a little wiggle? Do you get out there and do you use your clutch to shift? Or do you auto blip? What is what you guys do? Oh yeah, you got a ad break coming in. Sorry, Twitch. Blip. Cool. I was gonna put up a poll. Yep. Putting a poll, wouldn't it be nice to start a poll here? There it is. Oh wait, we had an add an option. There you go. There it is. I put it on YouTube as well. So it's clutch, blip, or what are you talking about? There you go. There you go. Polls up. Everybody can do the poll. I'm sure we'll see what we set. We'll see what we see. We'll do what we do. You know what I mean? Tyler Dalton out front, 4/10 of a second. Brian Fine, Chris Justice, Brandon Banks, David Duran, Eric Schaefer. Again, I talked about Schaefer being on conservation mode. That's exactly what I see out of this. A little bit of dirty air. Good race line so far for him as he's been able to make that happen. Jason Day, Chad Coleman, Michael Strickland, Steve Ritter will be your top 10. Levi Allen has worked himself to 11th. He has Tyler Limit on the inside. Little wiggle out of both drivers. David Ament in 13th. Still trying to work in. Kogar behind. Here's Mark Retchin. And Jerry Culver. How about Culver? Up 11 spots. Has been able to work his way into the corner. Joshua Siegfried came in on 66. He's got the newest tires in the field. Fall off right now, 31.42 for him. He'll be able to run a little bit longer than the rest of the field. That'll be what is curious about this. Again, driver's going to be able to run quite a few laps on a tank of fuel here. But they will have to have a green flag pit stop, even coming in on 52. We'll see drivers somewhere about probably the 125, 130 mark. Maybe coming to pit road. Maybe sooner, maybe not, depending on what the tires do, because meatball flags can be apparent here. Yep. Oh no, Joshua off track. Right through the grass here. That's not a shortcut. It was close though. Here's what happened. Just got free. Right into the dirty air. Tell you what, he lost a bunch of spots, and he rolled through the grass pretty calmly here, and he missed the. What's crazy is that he missed the he missed the penalty, and he's getting back up to speed. Well, he's got the coolest tires on the racetrack. That's for darn sure. How about Josh in that 99? Let's go. Tyler Dalton, Brian Fine, Chris Justice, Brandon Banks, David Arand's going to be your top 5. Schaefer back to 6. Jason Day in 7. Chad Coleman in 8. Stryker up 4. That's the 6 of Steve Ritter working the inside. Battle for 10th here. Or battle for 9th. Steve Ritter up and closing the distance. Stryker working higher. Caution is out. Mark Retchen. Dang it. Oh, at Kogar there. Whoa, 45 on the brakes hard. Well, let's see what happened here. I think 81 got free. Rocked 80 with a meatball flag. 81 sideways out of the corner a little bit there. They both got free, and it's just a bad deal. That's a racing deal right there. And then Brock Duty, had something happen to him. He back up here. He's on the brakes. On the 45 comes up. Was that? Do you see what I see? Dang it. Broken left front. Dang it. Well, everybody's coming to pit road. Chad Coleman's going to stay out. So is Stryker. Tyler Dalton in. You know, it hasn't happened in a while. This.
Has this ever happened to you? I said one cookie. Just a single bite. Came back to the jar. Now it's empty, right? Mid-race focus. I look away quick. Chat in the background, pulling snack tricks. We were hungry, you left it there. Open lid, that's only fair. Skill issue, don't get mad. Best cookies we ever had.
Yo, that's my fuel.
That's my stash.
Y'all went full goblin.
Full snack dash. Kill strategy.
If your chat got caught in a cookie crime, and you need defense in record time, don't you panic, don't you stall. There's one name you need to call. It's all good luck. Hey, racing a tourney all day. Hey, snack case, he don't play. Hey, he'll defend your channel call. Okay,
Listen close, let me make this clear. No crime committed, sitting right here. They didn't steal, they optimized snacks. That jaw had flaws, that's straight facts. They broke in my pit box, took everything. Allegedly, can you prove a thing? No milk present, unsafe condition. I'm filing claims for snack omission. He's cooking. Emotional damage, we taking it back. Plus compensation for lack of a snack. So good luck. Hey, winning cases every day. Hey, if crumbs don't fit, no way. Hey, you must acquit, I say. Not guilty, not guilty. They ate my Oreos, man. Saul Goodluck, not responsible for missing snacks, bad pit calls, or chat being goblins. Results may vary, cookies not included.
That is our Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. He is the lore of Signature Esports. And we're back at it green. Oh, man. I'm coughing here. Joshua coming through the field, has the 19 down on the bottom side. Brandon Banks up on the outside. Oh, 5-7, pushing it 3 wide. Bad situation. Oh, baby. Caution. Jonathan Parsons, Brian Rayburn. Oh, no. There was a 29 of Levi Allen there as well. I didn't see that happening. Let's take a look. We got to go up here to, not 29 of Levi Allen. Good Lord. 29 of Tyler Lemon. Let's look at Levi's name. Hold on real quick. Oh, 97 got tight. That was Levi Allen up into him. So I was right. Dang it. Rayburn down on the inside. Rayburn had to get a black flag cleared there for sure. Well, Saul can be Bree's boyfriend. Hey, there you go. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. Drivers are waiting for the pace car here. I don't know if anybody was trying to come to pit road. I think it would have been almost a wise option there, but you never know. Comes the 47 is going to be your lucky dog. He's going to get back one of his laps. I say the 47, the 45, Jonathan Parsons. As I transpose numbers for Brian Rayburn's car and look at Rick Kennedy's name, who is the 47. A few drivers coming to pit road here. We'll see Chad Coleman out front. Joshua Stryker, Tyler Dalton. We can make a cardboard cutout so she can carry on, put when necessary. Better call Saul. I'm probably going to have to create a lawyer named Saul now in our RP server. You know, 67% blip. No kidding. Look at that. No kidding. Huh. Right on. Good to know. 100% on YouTube. All right. Fourth caution of the race, third for incident. Yeah, and folks, trying to make sure that I have I'm trying to have a good sense of humor right about now. Just trying to make sure that I'm doing what I can to smile a little bit, laugh a little bit, you know, do the best that we can. So, and manage. You've all been absolutely amazing over the last couple of days. When I've needed to, you know, when I have felt like I needed to just scream. You guys have all been here, so we thank you. We do. Okay. We're waiting to deal. Chad Coleman. We're over halfway through the race. Lap 91 being completed. We have 79 laps to go. 90 already complete. And remember, If we see netcode, there's a good chance that Saul might make another visit. Might. Anywho. Chad Coleman, Joshua, and that 99, striker up 10. Tyler Dalton's going to be in fourth here. Brian Fine right behind him. Brandon Banks and Chad Coleman on the inside. We'll see how this one will fare out. Part of the lore, part of the process. I try to be as professional as I can, and I'll tell you this much. You know, if I can make you guys laugh a little bit, that's important to me. Chad Coleman out front, striker to Brandon Banks. Siegfried going backwards. 19 of Tyler Dalton, seeing Eric Schaefer on the point. Brandon Banks side by side with Strickland. Trying to march through the field here. Marching as they go. Turning up, turning down. Striker to second. Clean air is going to be important. Coleman out front. Coming on 52, Brandon Banks. Just going to have about 33 lap fresher tires in the drivers. The striker is, he's got a good thing happening here. Little wiggle out of the 5. 4 is going to have a good toe here. Into the corner, 19, Tyler Dalton down on the bottom side. 99 on the outside. Here comes Chris Justice, Brian Fine. Brian working, doing all he can. Trying to manage what he's got going on. Karina, thank you for becoming a supporter. Hey, there's a big old boogity, boogity, boogity. Thank you, Karina. I appreciate you. That is Strikers Misses. Much love to you. Thank you very much for being out there. Thank you for supporting on the Facebook. As always. Whoa, baby. Striker bailed. Well, got free. One of the two. Check it on Grijalva. He's back to 18th. He's got himself a good-looking thing happening here. Think of the Grijalva fam, and that's my Texas family right there. I love them all. I love them all. I got to get down and meet you all. Jason Day in 7th, off 4 from the start of the race. He's got his hands full right now. He really does. A lone Canadian into the field tonight. Normally we see our friend Roberge out here running. But, you know. He's been MIA for a while. Hopefully Roberge is doing well. Those who have out there talking to Chris Roberge, give him some love for me. Chris Justice was there on the inside of the 5-2. David Aran working to the outside. Brandon Banks making the pass for the lead up there. Caution is out. I think Brandon Banks was the leader at the time of the caution. That'll be Mr. Church having his issue. And that heart rate. You got to calm down. Got to calm down. Here's what happened to Churchy. Oh, I just snapped on him again. Yeah, that car is... He's going to get fixed. The tires are... He's got to let the tires hold up. Going to let the tires hold up. All right. Brandon Banks, your race leader. He made that pass right before the time of the caution. So this was that pass right there. That Schaefer right behind him. And caution flew. He had just a nose out there. So, yeah. Thank you, Karina. Michael Peyton says, go, Daddy, go. Somebody tell Striker. Thank you, Budgie. You're amazing. Yeah. I'm going to tell him. He's probably in a hidden channel and I can't see him. Mach 5 to the front. You do like that car. I love his the Speed Racer car. It's pretty cool. The Mach 5 to the front. It is, and it's a HendrickCars.com look. 47 is going to be your lucky dog. I do believe that's going to put Rick Kennedy back on the lead lap. That's good to know. Little right front damage on him. He'll be all right. Church getting more damage worked on. See Jerry Culver just ahead. Church is on the lead lap. Hey. I think I got some biddies coming my way. Or some stars coming my way. Hey, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Karina. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I know it's going to pop up here on the stream. I can hear it through Facebook. Thank you. Thank you so much for that 1,000 stars. Yeah. Yeah, the boogity boogity.
Yanez sent 1,000 stars.
Thank you for the 1,000 stars. You're amazing. Did that not play like it was supposed to? Hold on.
Here we go. Green flag. Baby. Let's go racing, boys.
Yeah, it's supposed to play like that.
Yanez sent 1,000 stars.
Yeah. Thank you for the 1,000 stars. I do have TTS for the stars on Facebook because I don't want to miss the stars on the Facebook, and I don't want to miss things on Facebook. Thank you, dear. You wanted to send me a wolf? She said, thank you. Thank you. Pepe wanted to send a wolf to me. Thank you. I like that wolf. That is kind of cute. Hold on. Can I pin this? Boom. It's pinned. There you go. No question about it. We have pinned the wolf. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you both very much. Pinned the comment. I pinned the dang. Oh, yeah, it's pinned. Perfect. Thank you. She said I'm welcome. Thank you. Much love. All the wolf. Can Pepe do a howl? Gotta do a howl. Wolves deserve howls. Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, Joshua Siegfried, Tyler Dalton, Jason Day, David Arand. We have some drivers coming to pit road. One of those drivers is Mr. Strickland. Here he is at the Cabela's Racing Machine. We got a few new tires. Cam Dario came in on 99, got a little bit extra on top of that. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's go do the thing, folks. Let's go have some fun. Banks, Schaefer, green flag. Door-to-door drag race. Banks up high. Schaefer will assume the lane. 19 on the outside. Siegfried came in on 66. 5-1. Oh, Craig Parks. Jason Day down on the bottom. Little congestion there at the end of that. On that restart. Maybe just got a little bit free. Here comes Joseph Grijalva right just ahead. A little bit newer throw on the tires as it would be. Up on 14 lap fresher tires. Cam Dario and Chad Coleman. 13 lap fresher tires coming back through. Jeff Laraway, Jonathan Parsons, Mark Retchen. Strikers back here in 21st. A lot to do. 88 to the outside of the 24. 81 with a big run. It's got a little bit of nose damage. All looking like they do that. I like it. Let's go from the Bunchy Bird. Appreciate that. And a clip. How about that? Oakley dokley. I had some, we got some paid for screen time here, okay? We got a onboard striker here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Woo! What a great time for me to be on striker. Good Lord, Mark Retchen, Jonathan Parsons. Dear boogly woogly, here it was from the nose cam again. Hey. Man. Here's what happened. Oh, 71 was on the inside. 45 checked up for the 71. Kind of got Drew back as well, and Mark just had nowhere to go. It checked up so fast in front of him that that's what happened. Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, Tyler Dalton, 65 laps to go here in today's race. And a good day so far. Sixth caution of the race, fifth for the incident. Mr. Wretched jumping to pit road. Parsons off track, back on track. We'll just see if anything happened after the fact. Anybody else get anything out of that? I don't think so. I think Jonathan was able to pull forward. It'll be all right. Mr. Wretched jumping to pit road. Hate that for him. All right, I'm going to grab some water. These guys are going to do the thing. We're going to see how this is going to work out for everybody. And as it would be, I will be right back. Thank you all very much. I'm going to leave it on mix just in case it takes me an extra second. I'll be right back. And then I was trying to click on this for the last almost 5 minutes to get some things working there. 81 of Kogar, Craig Briggs Jr. on corner exit right there. One more time. Back up here. Think Craig he was up on the outside. He got put 3 wide right there with the 97 of the 99. 73. Oh, just in a wrong place, wrong time for Kogar. Dang it. Brandon Banks, your race leader. Eric Schaefer in second. David Aranda in third. Tyler Dalton in fourth. Trying to accomplish a few things here at the same time there, folks. So, again, apologies about any of my absence here. I like calling the races. I like being here, and able to do a better job of being here after the distractions of life have kind of subsided for me. So, yeah, we'll do the thing. We'll keep doing the thing. Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, David Arand, Tyler Dalton, Chris Justice. Cam Dario came out on 99. He's got some of the newest tires in the field. Joshua, same concept. Came out on 105. Dama came out on 105. Got a little bit of damage work done. Rayburn, down to the fields. Got a couple of laps he's working towards. Jerry Culver coming down pit road, getting a little bit of that right front damage worked on. Rayburn would be the next lucky dog, I do believe. Tony Sanders coming to pit road. We got a few drivers coming to pit road. Tony Sanders completing lap 102. I'm sorry, 103. So he's a few laps down. Rayburn a lap down. Wretched out of the race. Limit out of the race. Duty out of the race. I hate that for any one of the drivers. Jerry Culver is going to be leaving pit road. Got about 40 seconds of damage worked on as well. So we'll take a look at his car. It looks to be getting better. Still a little bit of right front damage on the front of it, but it looks to be getting better. And you gotta appreciate the man. That right there is looking a lot better now than what it did before. So hopefully he's going to be able to have a little bit of speed here, be able to be competitive, get himself up there, and make it work. 5 to the 4 to the 19 to the 5-1. 6 for incident, 1 for the stage. Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, Tyler Dalton, David Arand, and Brian Fine, Chris Justice, David Ament, Parks, Ritter, Day. Everybody ready to go. On board. Let's go on board. This guy right here. Good restart for the 7. $17, a little tight, up to the 5-2. 12 on the inside, 3 wide behind. Grijalva on the inside. Craig Parks, a rock and a hard spot here. Strickland down on the inside as well. There's Joshua Siegfried on the outside. 38 of Chad Coleman there. 11 of Cam Dario trying to make it work. Craig Parks up and out into the wall just a little bit. Everybody trying to mash the gas. Stryker up a spot to 12th. Precision, good to see you out there. 5 of Brandon Banks, quarter second to Eric Schaefer. Tyler Dalton in third. 55 laps to go. David Arand's going to be in fourth. Still up 16, still trying to manage. Brian Fine back to fifth. Chris Justice on the move as well. A 55-lap race here, which shows some good tire wear, and we'll see what the driver's going to be able to do. Clean air is important, but getting around drivers quickly here is going to be just as important. Strickland came out on 98, so did Grijalva. Grijalva came out on 89. So just trying to be competitive as they go. Working. Maximum Entertainment, 5-3 to go. Joseph Grijalva knocking it down. Continue to work. Jason Day, David Amen Jr. side by side. Good speed on the bottom side. Down to the braking zone. 7's going to clear up. A little tight. That dirty air right there for the 5-2. You saw exactly what I saw there, folks. Ritter's going to be on the outside of Jason Day, so the 7 will drop down into the corner. Right now, everybody trying to manage. Ooh, that is a hard break right there for the 5-2. Cam Dario's going to be in tow. Jason Day rolls back up. Trying to mash the gas and move it forward. Mr. Dama in 21st. Having a good race right now. That's exactly what you want to see. Get out there, learn a bunch of things. Does not have the student driver car on today. That's my favorite paint scheme he runs. I'm just saying. Keep our eyes on Levi Allen, off 4 from the start of the race. He's got some magic sauce happening here. He's right behind the 99. Down to the 4th gear. Driver's trying to manage. Rolls up and out. Got to stay. Going to get tight here. Whoa, a little free on the rear. He's good. He holds on to it. Nice job, Levi. Yeah, it's hard to adjust the braking zone with the drivers around you, but that is exactly what you see. Schaefer, quarter second, the gap to Banks up there. Keep our eyes on what drivers are going. There's Dama again. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. About Church. Don't count out Church. He's in 23rd. Church has been able to get this car fixed. He has worked on getting this car fixed all race, and I think it's driving better because he's moving forward. That is exactly what you want to see out of that that new number, the 16 for Mr. Church. He's going to be like Biff. Way out of the throttle, you hear it. Doing all he can. He's being all he can be, and I love hearing it. Love seeing it. Thank you, Churchy. I appreciate you. Chris Justice in 6th right now, right behind Brian Fine. Tyler Dalton has gotten around to Eric Schaefer. And this is the gap closing in right there. 48 laps to go. Drivers trying to manage what they've got going on. 48 to go. 85 last time for a lot of the drivers. It might be a good, with the amount of cautions we've had, that's a good idea on what the driver's going to be able to do. Brian Fine just ahead. He's right behind David Duran. David Duran bobbling the tires on the yellow line. Brian Fine seeing the wiggle out of the nose just ahead of him. It's a chance to pounce if you so choose to. And nonetheless, everybody doing it. Back to Grijalva one more time. He's right behind Cameron Dario. Doing what he does. Ernie's on point. Love seeing it. But a big old W in the chat for the Ernie's crew. I know they're out there watching. We appreciate them. Find them on Facebook out of El Paso, Texas. Brandon Banks. Tyler Dalton. Eric Schaefer. David Arand. Quarter second the gap to 3rd here. Everybody, how about the challenge on this racetrack? That's what you're seeing. Strickland back to 13th. Coleman right behind him. Off 5 from the start of the race. Trying to roll that beautiful bean footage. Right ahead of him, not behind him, right ahead of him. Rolls the bottom of the racetrack. Coleman to the 12. He is pulling the 12 backwards, and you can see how he's utilizing the air there to be able to do so. Earlier on the brakes, it's going to get tight here, though. And a good line for the dirty air. That is the dirty air at its best. To keep somebody at bay behind you. If you can throw the air on the nose of the car behind you, it's massive. 44 laps to go. Schaefer back around Tyler Dalton. Jonathan Parsons trying to make some things happen back there as well. Up 9. Little pack racing here. Adam Dama up to 19th. Ron Hollyfield to 27. As the 82 on the outside. Here comes the 45. Good race right now. Parsons. Holyfield to close, almost to close the door there. He's going to drop down. That'll close the door. Should be able to slide up here. Dama right behind him. Will be able to roll the corner. Let's see if he rolls all the way to the bottom and low lines the exit here. 45 in tow. He's going to try to have the drive off. Jonathan Parsons looking on the inside. Dama doing a great job. He's just managing. Craig Bridge Jr. back here to the 73. Team Bridge Racing on board that 73. Good looking race car. Love to see it. Jerry Culver up 3 as well. 13. He's dealing with his nose damage. Rick Kennedy Jr. right behind him. Kennedy to mash the gas. Banks to Schaefer. Tyler Dalton, David Durand, Brian Fine. That'll be your top 5. Jason Day holding on to 6th. Has Chris Justice right behind him. David Ament up 4. Has the race line to run here. Right behind him, Cam Dario in 10th. Going to be able to dive to the inside earlier on the brakes. Try not to get tight. And you see the 6 roll that outside lane. Cam Dario, the progressive 11, homage to Denny Hamlin there. He's doing all he can. He's earlier on the brakes, trying to conserve the tires. So very tough to pass on this racetrack once things start to wear out. Chad Coleman, fastest driver on the racetrack right now, is closed into the 21. Way earlier on the brakes. Downshifts. Way earlier. Good run. It's going to be there. Right to the back bumper of the 21. We'll look on the inside. We'll see the side draft right into the corner. Ooh, 21. Oh, the 12. 38. Oh. Grijalva able to save it. Grijalva went down to side draft. It was just a little close. Right here. One more time. Back up just a touch. Grijalva went down. 38 had the inside lane. A great save from the 12. He got a little. Oh, man, that's just hard racing. Both drivers hard racing. And a great save by Grijalva there. About to go back to it and work his way back forward. 0.3 of a second. The gap now. Banks out front. A little bit of clean air working. Tyler Dalton off 2. David Durant up 16. Brian Fine there as well. Here comes Jason Day. He's got a good run happening here. Let's see if he can roll the beautiful bean footage into the corner. 14. Trying to throw shade on the left rear quarter panel to the 5-2. Ooh, a little wall tap for David Durant right there. Saw a little smoke, little spark. Tyler Dalton with a run. Looking at the 4 here. 37 laps to go. Brandon Banks stepping out right now, 19, trying to close in. Steve Ritter in 9th, Cam Dario in 10th, Chad Coleman in 11th, Strikers in 12th. Joshua holding on as the 97 of Levi Allen there, looking to the outside. Grijalva able to throw back in, 31-20. Oh, Schaefer goes around. Grijalva goes off track. A couple of drivers go off track there. Here's what happened. I wonder if he got, I don't know, did he get free? Oh, he did. He hit the bump on the bottom. Caution out here. Schaefer right there. Free, 19 on the out. Oh, it happened to David Durand. David with some nose damage. Schaefer just with some side damage. Man. Take a look at David's. That's David Ament right there. Where's the 5-1 at? Right here. He's got a locked up left front with a meatball flag. Trying to come to pit road. Black flag for a couple of drivers. Yeah, just nothing he could do there. David, yeah, we got about 4 drivers getting black flags here. It probably should be cleared. Pass gutter yellow. Got to come to pit road. Jason Day Steve Ritter, Chris Justice, David Ament Jr. all getting black flags here. Joshua's going to be a race leader. Jeff Laraway is going to be in second. So, Stryker leaving pit road. Shows him coming on 98. I wonder if he was trying to come to pit lane. If he drove straight through. Brandon Banks in fourth. I think Stryker may have just driven down pit lane there. Brandon Banks, Tyler Dalton, Brian Fine, Jason Day, Chris Justice, David Ament Jr. How about Steve Ritter, your top 10? All right, I got to do two things. Bree, if you're in the server, I need to do a server hard restart. So bear with me. I need to do that real quick. I've got to do it from the I've got to do a server hard restart because the upgrade is ready. So, that being said, meaning I've got to restart the VPS. That's what I mean. Thank you, dear. I just saw that you left. Stopping the server. Okay. Boom. Lights are going to be off with the pace car. 99 is going to be your race leader. 88 will be in second row behind. 71 on the outside. I got to go to my dashboard. Let's go do it. All right. Full send? Full send, folks. Let's do the thing. We're green. Black flag for Jerry Culver. 71 over to the outside. Strickland ready to roll. 19 on the inside. Siegfried out front. Strickland to Tyler Dalton. Your Boy Scout just creating pizza. This you have to say, oh yeah. So far, so good. Good. Oh, caution back out. We'll take a look and see what happened there. Mr. Schaefer, here's what happened. Ooh, had a 73 right there on the outside. I got to go far chase here again, folks. Apologies, and I'm not in the right camera right here. As a run, goes to the inside. Oh, the 73 kind of comes down. That was more net code than it was anything else. I mean, one more time. Let me back up here. Let me go to here. Craig Bridge Jr. right there. Oh, that's net code. Well, you know what that means.
In the world of sim racing, accidents happen. Bro, that was netcode. But was it? Hi, I'm Saul Goodlap, attorney at law and part-time racing expert. And I specialize in defending drivers
who absolutely caused that wreck. Your Honor, my client simply experienced netcode. What appears to be contact is merely a difference of opinion between two computers. In fact, my client's screen shows a perfectly clean racing line. A beautiful line. An innocent line. If my client didn't feel it, then legally, it didn't happen. We've successfully defended cases involving turn one dive bombs, lake blocks, and that one guy who said clear when you absolutely were not clear. And remember, if there's no contact on your screen, there's no contact at all. Call now, because it's never your fault. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. We turn incidents into racing deals. Attorney not valid in official races. Side effects include denial, replay blindness, and excessive use of the phrase netcode. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not.
And of course you're not. You're not guilty, folks. You're not guilty. Netcode. Even if it's a small amount of netcode, it's still netcode, no matter how you look at it, okay? So always remember that. Always remember to take care of your netcode. You know what I mean? All right, drivers are ready. I am ready. Let's do the thing, folks. We're going to go after it and have some fun with it. I have to take a screenshot of something real quick. As we do things. All right, we're going. We're green. I'm going to put the server back up, Bree. It's going to start here in just a second. And it'll take a couple of minutes, but it's going to do its thing. The upgrade did not happen like it was supposed to. I just getting a message. Siegfried Dalton, Jason Day, Brenda Banks, everybody on point. Rolling into the corner. All right. That's going to do its thing. I'm going to do this. You just found the fishing house on Cassidy. There you go. Dama off track. No, not Dama. Leave him alone. Got a ride through the grass. Got a left front damage there. Man, what happened there? Oh, you rebought it? Oh. Ouch. Ouch. I got bumped. I rebought it. Cool. Siegfried, Tyler Dalton side by side. 26 laps to go. Down to the back straightaway. The 19 is just going to be able to turn better. Grijalva having an issue. No, not Grijalva. Oh, 45 is up. Oh, no caution for that one either. Tyler Dalton out front. Siegfried. Brandon Banks. We'll see Jason Day in fourth. David Ament Jr. in fifth. Chad Coleman down on the bottom side on the 7 here. 7 working to the outside. Drivers give it a 134. 25 laps to go. This time by for all the drivers. Tyler Dalton working. It's on like Donkey Kong. 24 to go. All right. All right. Here we go. Close that down. Had to answer some things there. Tyler Dalton, Joshua Siegfried, Brandon Banks on the inside of the 99. Jason Day trying to roll that beautiful bean footage. 22 laps to go. The 99 trying to hold on to everything he's got. He gave it a 105. So still competitive, but he is being drugged backwards here. Brandon Banks looking on the inside. David Ament still having a top 5 night. Chad Coleman trying to work the outside lane. 7 going to be up and out. 38 with a good run here right to the back bumper. Little bump there. It's going to stay outside. 7 on the bottom. 38 is going to double back up the corner. Brian Fine looking back on the inside. 7 working. Jason Day to the inside of the 99. Tyler Dalton, 3/4 of a second now. Brandon Banks. Jason Day turning underneath. Siegfried up on the outside. It's going to take a lot to pass here. But just being able to turn is much better for the drive. That's a slider right there. That's what the 5.2 is doing. So Joshua trying to hold on as many laps as he can. 7 working to the outside. Coleman taking over 5th. David still having a wonderful day. Brian Fine down on the bottom. Here comes Chris Justice. Logan Kogar battled back to the top 10. Levi Allen working. Cam Dario, a little blink there. Ooh, blink for me on that side. 4 to the inside of the 6. Steve Ritter seeing Schaefer working into the corner. Schaefer had that one issue and some net code, and that's really about it. Jerry Culver up 11. Rayburn back on the lead lap here. He's still working hard for his money. He run hard too cramped. I get it. But you did great. Dama, I was complimenting you all night. You were having a heck of a race. David Ament to Brian Fine. Chris Justice just behind. The Fords trying to make it work. Chad Coleman back to 8th. Seeing Kogar work to the back bumper. Schaefer to the outside of the 97 of Levi Allen. Kennedy off track. A ride to the inside. Ouch. Tyler Dalton still 7/10 of a second. 17 laps to go. Brandon Banks trying to track that down. Doing all that he can. Jason Day in 3rd. Dami, you did a hell of a job, man. Congratulations. On I know that it wasn't exactly okay. Here we go. Tyler Dalton, half second of the gap, 12 laps to go. Adminboxx, Jason Day, Joshua Siegfried, Brian Fine's going to be your top five. Chris Justice trying to work into the corner as well. David Emmett Jr. back in seventh. Eric Schaefer trying to close in. Kogard not too far behind. Levi Allen right there on the left-hand quarter panel. Chad Coleman still trying to work. Coleman trying to get inside the top 10 here off 4. Steve Ritter off 6. Cam Dario in 13th here. 12 laps to go. Craig Parks up 5. Churchy in that 16th. In 16th. Ron Hollyfield just ahead of him in that 48. Has a 27 on board. Tyler Dalton managing the gap. 10 laps to go. Half second still. I spent most of your time before Bliss. That's awesome. I don't know if you went further down than you thought. Maybe a while before I can run again. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. Jason Day, quarter second. Both drivers trying to track down Tyler Dalton. 10 laps to go. Trying to be 9 to go. As they come around onto the back straightaway. Siegfried, Brian Fine. Siegfried still holding on to the top 5. Chris Justice trying to get there. Look at that. 29 lap fresher tires. And for the drivers around Joshua here. And he's managed. But I tell you what, Chris Justice is closing down. David Emmett Jr. came in at 134. Schaefer at 139. Able to get a little bit of damage worked on as well. Still half second of the gap here. You were stationed at Polk. I was stationed everywhere. I'd say everywhere. A lot of places. But that's cool. Spent most of my time at Fort Bragg. 8 to go. Everybody holding on. Can they get there? 0.3 of a second now to the gap. Chris Justice trying to work onto the 99. David Emmett there as well. 99 free. 7 free. Oh, David Emmett holding on to it. Off track, but he holds on to it. Chris Justice goes to 5th. David had a good race line there. He's going to come back up. No caution. Fort Couch is the best so far. You're not wrong. Quarter second. 7 laps to go. Expo Station at Schofield. You were slated to move there. He deployed, so you stayed stateside. Glad you did with how things ended. Yeah. I was, of course, Fort Bragg, Fort Benning. I was a DI at Jackson for a little while. DI at Fort Benning as well. But Hawaii, yeah, Hawaii's amazing. Let's see. Disney Road, you know, lots of places. It's in Kuwait City. We're at the, I was at Cat Bahrain for a little while. We were, we had part of the Baghdad Support Center. Was in Afghanistan, of course. You know, I've been around the world a couple of times. Clutch takes too long. Depends on who you are. Man, it was a good pull. Tyler Dalton, 4 laps to go. Back through it. Joshua Siegfried back to 7th. Eric Schaefer in 6th. David Emmett back to 19th. He's got Jonathan Parsons there. Parsons looking on the inside. Parsons, not his fight right now. Unfortunate that happened to him. 3 to go. They get around to the back straightaway. Still 0.3 of a second. Adminboxx, Jason Day. Again, Brian Fine, Chris Justice, Schaefer up to 6th, Levi Allen in 7th, Siegfried back to 8th, Kogar Coleman side by side. There's Cam Dario there as well. This is a battle for 10th. Dalton coming around, quarter second. 2 to go. The race between the two. It's been a great race. I'm going to miss you guys on the weekend, all weekend. So make sure you guys are taking care of each other. If I see you guys on, I might say, if I see you anybody streaming, I might jump in and say hi to you. Because that's just, it's kind of what I do. Coleman off track. Oh no, hard hit to the wall. We'll take a look at that in a second. The race for the win is coming down to it. White flag waves, final lap. Chad Coleman got Yeetus deleted there. On the inside, we'll see how that happened. But the battle for the win, Tyler Dalton, Brandon Banks. One more shot at it. Can Banks get there and get the bump and run? I don't think he's got it. I think it's just going to get too tight. I think Tyler Dalton has this one here. And he is. He's going to come all the way down to the bottom. Boom, baby. Tyler Dalton, winner of the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Again, thank you to the Chopp'n It Up Medium Podcast run. Brandon Banks in second. Jason Day in third. Brian Fine, Chris Justice, Schaefer, Levi Allen. Let's see what happened to Chad Coleman. He jumped to pit road there, but we're going to back up here real quick because that was crazy. Cam Dario on the outside. Just a little wiggle there. Oh, just, ouch. Oh, no. That's exactly what you saw out of that. That's the same thing I saw. One more time here. Cam Dario off track. Was backwards on the racetrack there. By the way, Tyler Dalton with a win. There was some hard racing after that. I don't know. I'm gonna call things hard racing. Oh, especially on this racetrack. Good Lord. There's some great races. Joe, you had some great saves out there. That's for darn sure. To Pop and the fam, I said hello. We love you. We appreciate you guys. Let's take a look at your race results. Courtesy of Dump Farms LLC and the Chopp'n It Up Medium Podcast Cup Series here. Tyler Dalton, your pole sitter, leads 52 laps here. Brandon Banks second, Jason Day third. Mr. Church is your hard charger up 13 spots. Congratulations, sir. Most laps led, Eric Schaefer. Fastest lap of the race is going to be, it says Tyler Dalton, and I believe he did have the fastest lap of the race. Pole position, of course, to Tyler Dalton as well. 5 green flag lead changes, 5 different leaders. We ran the distance. We had 9 cautions over 26 laps, 8 for incident, and 1 for the stage. Tyler Dalton, Brandon Banks, Jason Day, Brian Fine, Chris Justice. That'll be your top 5. Schaefer, Allen, Siegfried, Kogar, Parks. That'll be your top 10. Steve Ritter, Ron Hollyfield, Churchy in 13th. Congrats to Churchy on that hell of a drive. Congratulations, sir. How about Jerry Culver as well? Rebound on his night. He finishes 14th. Strickland, Laraway, David Emmett Jr., Craig Bridge Jr. Then we'll see Cam Dario, Jonathan Parsons through 20th. And then down the list we go. It'll be Chad Coleman, Rick Kennedy Jr., Brian Rayburn, Tony Sanders, Grijalva, Dama, Durand, Gretchen, Lemon, Brock Duty. That is your race results. Bum, 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 bum. Best lap. 9. Says 9. Heck of a race. Heck of a race. Congratulations. Congratulations to the drivers on a successful race. It was cool. It was fun. It was entertaining. Nonetheless, it is how it be. It beeth the race line. Man, oh man. Tyler got a win, man. That's pretty cool. Congrats to Tyler. Yeah, you're not wrong. We'll go horizontal. Excuse me. Pardon me. So it's a little dry. Let me take a sip. Let me do the thing. Okay. Let's talk to him. Tyler Dalton getting the big old W here tonight. They were trying to charge at the end. It's a good race, man. Congratulations. You got the pole. Finished second of the stage. Like today was today, or was it second or third? Third in the stage. Third in the stage. A good strategy, good race. That was fun.
Yeah, finally. And ironically, it happened at a race that I really wasn't planning on running. Been sick the last few days with a sinus infection and just hadn't slept well. And it's like, I'll just take the night off. But I was awake anyway, so figured might as well run it.
Well, the figuring you should have run it is pretty stinking cool because you never know. You never know when you're going to find a way to win.
Yeah, and it got my mind off of not feeling good. So that was fun. There were definitely some moments in the race where got the blood pressure up a little bit though. It's like feels like every time I'd be in a spot where I didn't need a caution would come out. Things would cycle through, and you'd have guys on older tires in front, and then just nowhere to go. And then somehow it sort of benefited me there towards the end, getting by some of those guys that got by me earlier in the same situation. So I didn't know how I was going to get by the 99, how his tires were going to hold up. And once I got by him, I knew that probably the 5 and the 4 were the two fastest, and the 4 had issues. So at that point, we were trying to build a gap and then just don't kill the tires. And I saw him getting on me a little bit in 1 and 2, running up higher. Moved up there, just sort of blocked a little bit of air. And honestly, 3 and 4 is where I was horrible. I felt like if I could have matched my 1 and 2 to my 3 and 4, I could have pulled away. But on that last lap, I got to thank Brandon. He had a chance. He could have bumped me, but because I backed it off early to make sure I didn't do anything stupid on the last corner and about let him get a chance to steal it from me. But I appreciate him racing me clean.
Yeah, it was so close to a bump and run there. And then when I saw he didn't touch you, I was like, now Tyler's got this one. So, but a good race. You guys did phenomenal, great racing, clean racing. I mean, I think that's saying something because, we had a few cautions tonight, but this track is finicky. It's hard to pass. Dirty air is atrocious, and it's concrete surface. The fall off really wasn't near what I thought it was going to be, but it just, I guess that's just kind of the nature of the beast when it comes to this racetrack.
Yeah, the tires definitely didn't help as well as I thought that they would. That's why I wasn't worried about the guys that, stayed out and saved the set of tires. I'm like, even if we go 25 laps and they have a 5-lap shootout, they're never getting back up here. Definitely was some strategy call with the tires, but yeah, if we didn't have the stage caution, I mean, this race could have easily went green because we had gotten spread out pretty good. I burnt my right front off pretty good on that before the stage because the stage is coming up, so you aren't really saving much, and kept trying to get back to the 4 and kept getting in his dirty air and just couldn't quite get by him. He's really good at sort of pitching it down when he gets to the inside, so I just couldn't quite get by him and just burnt the right front up a little bit. So I think I fell back to 3rd on that stage, but finally got a win. Got the monkey off my back. Feels like I've been really close in the Tuesday and now the Friday series. So nice to finally get that box checked.
I think that's one of the one of the things I like about this. I mean, Schaefer is he's got a lot of awareness on his car, and if he can hold you down on a track that he knows he can do it, he's going to do it. Which is cool. It's cool for me to watch. It's cool for me to see. May not feel like it at the moment as a driver, but that goes to say it just goes to show what everything can be when it comes to racing. I mean, everybody did a great job tonight. I thought it was a phenomenal race. I know Friday nights is it's shake and bake time for the most part. You guys really do put on a big show.
Yeah, and I mean, I realize I'm the new guy over here, so I'm trying to race everyone clean and trying to not make contact and everything. And if certain people, it feels like every time you get the inside of them, you see the little green thing come up the top, car contact. I'm so you're like, why? But it all worked out, and maybe I might have to race a little bit more aggressive here. But I felt so bad, I know I was holding up. I think it was Brian and somebody else coming to the stage. It's like if the stage wasn't there, I'd be letting you go. But I just don't like running people hard just unnecessarily, you know?
Right. No, I get it. I get it. But hey, you know what? First race in the first 5 weeks. First winner of the first 5 weeks, and we go off to a bye week next week. Come back for Homestead. It'll be fun. It'll be good. It'll be a good time to showcase what you guys are going to be able to do at the mile and a half. One of my favorite racetracks. So I know Homestead is a hit or miss with a lot of people, but there's some good timing in there, and you know we it's a well-deserved bye week for me. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, Homestead's actually one of my favorite tracks. And if you had told me that I could have, we were going to run Nashville and Homestead, and I was going to win one of them, I would have said Homestead 10 out of 10 times. So that's a big shock to me to win here tonight. I mean, I do like flat tracks, and this is sort of a flat track, but I was really good fight there put up by Brandon. And I really think just clean air was just so important. I mean, the car drove so much different once you got out into clean air tonight.
You know, that is a big thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. But I tell you what, for me, it was a good thing, or at least it looked like a good thing. So, and you guys did a heck of a job. So I like it. We like seeing it. We like seeing what you guys do. And brother, it was a lot of fun. It was absolutely a lot of fun. Give shout outs. This was a well-deserved victory. And after 169 laps, well worth it.
I just want to thank Chop Shop. They put on a really great show over here. Thank you for putting on the broadcast. I've always enjoyed going back and watching that. WBD custom diecast. If you're looking for a custom diecast, great quality, and just all the races tonight. Always felt like for the most part we had some really good racing with about everybody. People were showing a lot of respect. It was a really fun race.
It was absolutely. It was such a good race. It was a really good race. I liked it. New in-car cameras too, just trying to change things up for everybody. And like it, this is the perfect track to showcase it. So you guys did a hell of a job. Tyler, I look forward to seeing you. Good luck in Monday's race. I know that I'm not going to be there. But I look forward to going back and seeing who wins that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I know Joey's going to be out of town, so I guess it's going to be sort of me and then Wesley and a couple other guys sort of at a committee running that. So that should be fun. Charlotte's always fun. A shame that you won't be there, but obviously with all the holiday stuff coming up, you know. But hopefully you will enjoy when you do get to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's not a holiday thing for me this time. It is. My father passed away, so we're.
That's right. I forgot all about that. I didn't know the funeral was in. I know David won that race and dedicated that one to you. But I won't let you know I was thinking about you because I did know about that, and I feel for you. My father passed away. It'll be 2 years this July, so I definitely know how you feel, man.
It's harder than you think, and I don't, you know, it's that whole do you know what to do with your hands kind of situation when it comes to racing. I don't know what to do with my mind. That's kind of how it is. So, but outside of that, brother, I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll chat at you soon.
All right, thank you, man, and I'll be thinking about you.
Absolutely, thank you, sir. Tyler Dalton, your race winner here tonight at Nashville. An amazing race for him, an amazing time. Super cool. Churchy says, never quit, take hard charger. That's right, sir. That's right. So you never quit a race. That's for darn sure. Brett Banks, P2. Sorry, I pulled you up. I said hi. How you doing? I'm good. What I need to do is I need to put a room in between this one. Just go bloop, bloop, and then bloop, bloop. That way everybody gets the bloop, bloop before I give them a bloop, bloop.
It's all right. It's all right.
P2, so close to a bump and run there. So close.
Yeah, I could have. I just did. I was like, I'm not going to do that to him. I'm not that kind of racer. I think if we had 1 or 2 more laps, I think he was done.
Yeah.
But I just needed track position or either You know, or just like I said, a couple more laps, I think he had done. I felt like after about, I don't know, 25, 35 laps or so in the run, I was just better than everyone, and I could really drive it and actually make some passes. But
Mhm.
I felt like when we had the lead there, and then that Schaefer spin there, that was really kind of a big turning point in the race there. We needed to get, we got the track position, but we got kind of hung behind the wrong cars on tires, old tires there at the restart, and Jeff didn't go, and I just wasn't going to run him over and wreck him or anything. So I lost quite a bit of spots there. But I mean, we got back to second. I think it might have been my probably my best finish this season. Honestly, I've been struggling, but yeah, I mean, good finish. I mean, wish we could have won, but I mean, Tyler ran a good race. I mean, he deserves it. Like I said, him, Jason, I mean, all those guys, they ran really clean up front. So, um, it was a lot of fun racing with those guys. So it is what it is.
I think everybody, and again, in my opinion, I think everybody had a great race. I see what you guys are doing out there, right? And it's just, I don't know, it's a change, it's a challenge, and every one of you, I mean, literally, hook up, put it up, and it's that what I call it, it's the put up or shut up momentum, and you guys really did showcase what this track does in that regards. It was a lot of fun to see, the drive line getting in, the dirty air being affected, the cars being drugged back, the wake and the effect of the car. This track is really good for showcasing that, and it takes a lot of talent to be able to watch your braking zone and watch the driver two in front of you in their braking zone. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the dirty air was it was crazy tonight. And honestly, with I don't know if it was just the I don't know if it was track temperature, but it just didn't want to turn. If you overdrove entry just a half a car, I mean, you would go up one or two extra lanes and you would just kill the tires, kill your momentum, and people would just drive by you. So it was really important to make sure you hit your mark tonight. And like I said, Tyler did all the right things there at the end. I felt like we were better. It was just he just blocked me long enough to where I just couldn't get there. That air is just I tried high, low, everything I could. I could really make some hay on him in 1 and 2, but then he just started air blocking me when I got within about 3 or 4 tenths, and it took me a minute to kind of get the tires better. You know what I mean? At that point in
Yeah.
the run, and I just ran out of laps.
Well,
Yeah,
he said that last corner he didn't want to mess it up. He said I braked early and then really early,
Yeah,
so
he
that
did.
way I didn't mess up the corner.
Yeah, I could tell. I came up with him pretty quick, and I could have bumped him. I just not gonna do that. I mean, I would if I'd have hit him, I would have barely touched him, and I don't think it would have did anything to him anyway, honestly, because
Yeah.
I just don't race like that. So if I was gonna beat him, I'd want to beat him fair and square. So um, it really didn't matter at that point. Like I said, I needed maybe 1 or 2 more laps, I think, and just to get a little. If I could get my nose beside him, I think we would have drove by him. But it is what it is. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. So
And he turned around and won the race, and you finished second, and you had a good stage presence. Like that's the night you needed.
yeah. I mean, so we've had some bad luck this season. We had a couple good finishes, but some of these tracks where I feel like I should be really good, we just had a little bit of bad luck. But we're all right. We're still in there in the chase there, and just kind of riding along, trying to just get to the playoffs, and got some pretty strong tracks there at the end that I think we should be pretty decent at. And then maybe make a run at some of these guys. But yeah, I mean the competition in here is awesome, man. There's golly, half the field could win. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of really good guys, and you really can't look at the I rating on these guys and tell how good they are, because I mean a lot of them are not really super high I ratings, but they can hold their own for quite a while. So hats off to them. We had a really good race. We had a little bit of bobble there in the middle of the race with a couple cautions there with everyone, but I think for the most part it was a pretty clean race. And like I said, we just needed a little bit there at the end, and track position would have been key. I think if I'd have got in front of Tyler, we wouldn't even been an issue. I think we'd been fine. But
Yeah.
it's just it's all about track position with this car. So especially on a track like this where the air is so bad, trying to get the thing to turn, it won't turn. Um, so
It's
it is
very,
what it is. Like I
it's
said, we'll
very tough to pass. Yeah, I saw it. I
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, even a 25 lap tire advantage didn't seem like it did anything at all. That's that's crazy to watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So those guys that stayed out on old tires, they held their own for quite a while with us before we got around them on the tires there. But um, it's more the air than anything that helps with that. I think if we didn't have such a big disadvantage in the air, those tires would have been sitting ducks. They would have had no chance. So it's kind of what you have to do in this car. The track position is almost more important than having tires a lot of times. So um, hats off to. I mean, those guys are trying to make calls to win the race. So
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta let them do what they're gonna do. But hey, so I appreciate Jason. Jason let me by. I think with about 25, 30 to go, he let me by pretty easily. Didn't fight me, so I appreciate that. I think he was just thought maybe I could go get him. So, but we tried. Hey, that's all we can do.
Yeah, I mean, you did.
It was a fun race. It was a fun race regardless.
Yeah, and you're gonna take a bye week, come back for Homestead, and then it'll be fun then too.
Yeah, man. Yep, excited. Good there. We're good at Homestead.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, brother. We'll give you shout outs. You got a P2 tonight and moving up in the points.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, as always, putting on a good broadcast. Chopping It Up podcast. Just, like I said, the DBR guys, Craig, Schaefer's in here now. Getting me a little bit of some teammates in here to chatter with during the race instead of sitting by myself over there. So appreciate them. Like I said, hats off to Tyler for winning the race. He ran a really good, clean race. Jason, everybody up there, man. Like I said, they were running really clean. Appreciate everybody in the league, Strickland, everybody, for doing what they do. So awesome league. And like you said, we'll go on to take us a little break and go to Homestead and see if we can finally get us one. We'll see.
Heck yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited to see what you guys do. And I will
Yes,
see
sir.
you. I'll see you guys in 2 Fridays. Actually,
Yes, sir. All right.
Technically, I'll see you Tuesday, but
Yeah, you will.
All right,
All right, Jason. Appreciate
see you
it.
soon. You too. Brandon Banks coming
Later.
on P2 and doing his thing. We appreciate him. Last but not least, Mr. Jason Day. Look at you.
Hello.
Yeah, look at you, sir. And the driver cam working in your favor today. I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I got it up there and I didn't have such bad luck, so that was kind of nice.
You didn't have a bad day. No bad days, sir. Super happy to see what was going on. You guys did a pretty phenomenal job of making no light of the I mean, track position was so hard, and you fell back early, right? And that's what I saw. I saw you kind of just fall back and just chill and roll yourself forward. Had a good stage presence. It became the Jason Day style of race, and there at the end, you just had to go hard.
I went a little too hard at the very end. I don't think I had anything for Tyler and Brandon. I pushed a little bit. I went out of my norm, and I think it was too short a run for me. I think, like you said, I fell back early because guys were just super aggressive, and I thought I was going to get wrecked. I didn't really know what was going on. I got 3 wide and 2 wide, and guys sliding in the corner, and I just said, I'm getting out of this. So I dropped back, and I said, I'll just get it back here. And sure enough, by the stage, I had gained quite a few spots back again. And then I got loose there. I don't know what happened. I was coming out of the corner midway through the race there, and I got super loose, just aero loose. I wasn't even on the throttle yet, and fell back to like 14th. And I was able to work my way back up through again. Long run pace was really good on the 52 today, so pretty happy with that. And then, like I've told you every week, wins. Sure, would I like to get a win in this league? But just staying consistent, these top threes. This is where I want to be. And this car is just. I'm loving it right now. I'm just loving the way this car feels. Track was a lot tonight. I'm spent. There's a lot of shifting, a lot of braking. If you don't hit your corners just right, like it slides out of the way. It's it's a pretty technical track for what it is, and it feels tighter. It feels tighter than it really is. Like you can do 2 or 3 wide, but it feels like you have no room to do that. It's kind of nerve wracking.
Yeah, I was watching the separation on the cars. You guys were separated by what looked like 2 or 3 looking out the passenger window, so to speak, of the on the right side of the car. I was looking up, in the banking, seeing how much separation there was between not just you and the wall, but anybody who was side by side. You could see 2 or 3 car lengths. Or, I'm sorry, 1 or 2 car lengths in between the 2 cars, and then corner exit. Everybody's coming back together, meeting in the middle of the mines. And it's just it seemed like it was just. I normally expect this track to have a low line and then it kind of moves up the racetrack. This one really didn't move. It just seemed like people, drivers had to put themselves on a line they felt comfortable with.
Yeah, I think it moved. The low line was definitely dominant for the first 50 to 75 laps. It definitely felt good, but you couldn't pass down there.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy was above you, he just had the momentum. But then late, the high line came in. I made I don't know if you were on my car at all, but I made most of my passes late on the high side of the racetrack, just because of momentum. You kind of keep guys pinched down there because if they stay too low and you're in too much wheel, they're just going to get loose. So it was kind of an advantage if you could just get above them a little bit. But I think the low line was still better on tires. You could definitely save more if you could just stay down there and hug that yellow line and not push too much. But I don't know. It was a good race all in all. I remember. I think I've only raced this track once or twice, so I don't remember doing this much work, and I'm spent right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's a track that'll do. I mean, and it's even the same way in the trucks because after you run, your 33-second lap, you're like, man, what do I do? What do I do? And it's crazy. So, it is. It's pretty awesome to see. You guys did a phenomenal job. I was pretty happy about it, and I don't know what else to say. Brother, give you shout outs, man. You get a P3 finish tonight. Great stage presence, and I know that you want to keep charging at those points.
Yeah, and then Nate not showing up tonight, you got to take advantage of when you can. Congrats to Tyler on getting the win. He deserves one. That dude can drive. He's a good racer. He's had some bad luck to start the season. You'll see him in victory lane multiple times this season, along with Brandon and Nate. Those 3, I think, are going to be the 3 dominant cars this season for sure. I just want to stay consistent. Shout out to Brandon Banks for always racing clean and racing hard too. All the guys at Chop Shop for putting on a great show every week. Thanks to Stryker for racing and being race control tonight. It was a lot for him. He got off pit strategy there, so his race didn't quite go the way he wanted it to, but cautions didn't fall the way he wanted it to. So thanks to everybody them. Thanks to you, Jason, at Signature eSports, for all the things that you do, for putting up with us, putting on the great show. It's always fun to watch them. Thanks to all our sponsors, Chopp'n Up TV, all the other sponsors. I don't have my cheat sheet up right now, and I'm going to put a little plug in for Brad Dove and myself with the new Chop Shop Weekly show. We recap all the races, show some of your content, make sure we give you credit. We talk about upcoming races, just some sim racing stuff. We talk about real NASCAR, just everyday life. It's a weekly show. It's going to be on Monday nights now on YouTube, and we hope to get better every week because it's the first time for me doing something like that, and Brad. So the first one wasn't bad, but we'll get better, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. So check out the show at Chop Shop Weekly, and thank you again for having me up here, and hopefully I can keep coming up here and stay in this top 3, top 5 in the point standings throughout the year.
Exactly what you want, sir. Exactly what you want. Yeah, check it out. It is on there. It is on the YouTube channel, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that the link for the YouTube channel is in the description on Facebook and YouTube. It is the pinned link on Facebook as well. And you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You enjoy your weekend. I will see you Tuesday, sir.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe talk to you. I'd like to talk to you on one of these trucks nights. I'd actually like to be able to get there.
Yeah, the trucks are. I mean, they're the trucks. They're
my Achilles heel right now, so I don't know what's going on.
I'll tell you this much: and it's just kind of the way that I see how the truck season has been, right? And that's one of the series that is the toughest to get a win in. I know that the Cup Series it's difficult, absolutely, but dang it, those trucks, like anything can happen. And where are we at this? We're at Rockingham this week, so that's actually a track that might be feasible for you. So
Yeah, it's one of my better tracks for sure. It's just just so much chaos, so many trucks, and you can't lock down a pitch strategy because you just know that the cautions are going to come, and there's just wreck after wreck. And I mean, not that the league's bad or like that series is bad. It's just there's so many guys, and it's like the real. It's almost like watching the real truck series. Like they're all just hungry for that win, and they race every lap like it's the last lap, but right from the start. And it's funny to see the truck series be almost identical to what it's like in real life. It's funny that it plays out the same way.
I truly enjoy. I like all the series. It's really sad. I'm going to be missing the race tomorrow live, but I like doing what I do, and the reason why I do it is because of you guys and what you guys do to continue to make this this esport a thing. Because sim racing, as competitive as it is, I feel like sim racing is more competitive than any of those shooters. I really do. And you have to be
I totally agree.
You have to be in a round a lot longer than some of those other matches that they go through. They may have a 20 or 30-minute match. You guys are in a simulator for 2 or 3 hours. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I've raced real cars. Like I did that for 5 or 6 years, and sim racing for me has been way more competitive. I mean, sure, if I get into a higher class of racing, maybe it'd be different and more obviously more money and more laps. But for my regular real racing, like we were only ever in the race car for 15, 20 minutes total, and you get in a sim race and you're in it 2 or 3 hours or 8 hours, like we did for you for the eSports 1100 day. Like that was 8 hours of a day that we spent in the sim rig. So it's a lot of work, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I'm glad esports is around, and I'm glad sim racing is around because I enjoy the competition. And every week in this league, the competition is absolutely fantastic. And most of the time, it's a class act. Everybody treats each other with respect. And so good on Chop Shop for having a great group of guys.
All of them, every bit of them. No matter what league I call, they're all phenomenal. But Chop Shop's been with me the longest, so we gotta show the love too there as well. But all right, Jason. Well, enjoy your next podcast, and I will see you guys on the flip side next week, man.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You too. That's Jason Day coming home with a great insight there. Make sure you check out that podcast with he and Brad Dove. Again, they are looking at ever improving. So if you have any comments for them, ask them in the comments. Make sure you ask them in the comments, because if you don't ask them in the comments, they're not going to be able to see it. We want to make sure that they can see it. So ask them questions. Tell them how they can improve. Tell them how they can do anything, and make sure you do that. Not just in my stream. Go to the Chop Shop link and find their YouTube channel. ChopShop_TV is going to be their channel. And do that. Join the Discord if you want to be a part of them as well. Thank you to, of course, Step Farms LLC. Thank you to all the partner sponsors and affiliates of Chop Shop Racing. All the podcasting platforms out there. We love them. Churchy is amazing. Budgie's amazing. Chad is amazing. You all have been fantastic. And we thank you all very much for being out there. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. Everybody will be in my heart over the weekend. And it's going to be a ton of fun. Tyler Dalton does get the win here tonight. Spartanburg, South Carolina native, knocking it down. And you're all absolutely amazing. So I will see you guys in a few days. If anybody has any questions, you can reach out to me on Discord. Anybody has anything they want to say, you can DM me if you want to. Just remember that all of what we do is for the betterment of the drivers. Part of this is because of my, keeping my mental health in check. A lot like with what you guys are going through. Everybody's going through something, right? It's about how you handle it, and I have handled it as well as I can. But we're going to continue to do more, continue to be better, and take care of ourselves. Much love. I will keep everybody updated on social media, my progress on where I'm at. But if you're around the Effingham, Illinois area, that is where I'm going to be over the weekend. Come say hi, and come chill out. Come catch a drink with me. Even though I don't drink, I probably won't drink, but I'll drink some water with everybody. So, only on special occasions, like our 24-hour stream, where I had to be weird. But nonetheless, I will see you guys very soon. Be good, be safe, be kind. And I truly mean that. I really, really, really mean that. Be good, be safe, be kind. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you to Sim 500. Thank you to Amp Racing. Thank you to Leadfoot for giving us our driver cams. Thank you to all the RP fam, all the gaming family. Thank you to Jess and her besties in gaming. Thank you all. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you soon, folks. Peace out. Bye, Budgie.